Hello, YouTubers, and welcome to the horror show. And I have my co-host with me.
Hello, it is flipped out, and do not adjust your televisions because this is a video on YouTube.
And I'm Atdawn with you as well. Thanks as always, Rand. Ready to talk about some good horror as always on the show.
Oh yeah, man. And Hallmark channel Jeremy, he might be a little bit late, so we'll have to wait for him to come on. And I will have to say once again that this whole show is the idea of Atdawn. So everyone clap it up for Atdawn once again. You know, I didn't even hear you clap Atdawn. Why aren't you clapping for yourself?
Oh, okay. there we go. Some clapping for myself.
Oh, we already have a couple people in the chat. We have Teresa Martin, James Clark, and Mary Mayhem. What is up, everybody? What is up? Thank you all for joining. Seriously. All right. Now, let's talk more about The Hills Have Eyes. So,
sorry about that. I got
go
this
ahead.
app real quick. I just want to tell you, I got this app where I could make sound effects, and I was going to use it, but when I opened it, it knocked me out of there, but I'm back.
All right, that's fine, man. It was like, see, electronics at its best, right?
Oh man, I was really hoping it would work though, because we can have an evil laugh and like a bell and just cool shit like that.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I'll put it on my tablet for next time, dudes. Like in the background. And shit.
Oh, that'd be awesome. We definitely need.
Yeah, we can try to do that sometime.
I will work on it. But sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
Oh, it's all right, man. It's all right. So, Flipp didn't see the original first one. So, Atdawn, you want to talk a little bit about the original?
Let's do it. I love the original one. It is squirming horror at its finest. You can't sit through it without squirming in your seat.
Yeah, it is just like what's going to happen next. You know what I mean? Like, I love the whole storyline. Like, it's really way more believable somewhat to me than the remake, honestly, just because, like, it's a guy that had a son who the son was, like, I guess, messed up in the head, and they end up fighting, and the dad literally hits him with a tire iron. And, he runs off he brought him into the desert to die. He literally brought his son out to the desert to die. Like, that's how deep this story goes.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. And, it's just that, like, that alone draws you in, And then he ends up surviving somehow and having a family of his own somehow. Pretty scary. Like, who the hell? You know what I mean? Like, who the hell was in the desert? It's just like, hey, I guess we're both here. Why not? Let's shag. Oh, yeah, Nocturne's in the chat. Sorry.
Yeah, but the original is so it's so grainy. It's like so rough to watch compared to the remake, the 2006. Because 2000's horror, they really smoothed a lot of stuff over by the time they were making stuff in that time period. But it's just so real. It's so gritty and dirty. There's just the pacing. It's just like, you're right. You just can't wait till you get to it, and then it just like builds up and blows up at the end. And in comparison to the 2006, my favorite part of the original is the dogs, man. The difference between the dogs are night and day.
Yes.
Like, the dog's name, Beast, is the most fitting animal name in the universe.
Bro, honestly, I watched that movie, young as a kid, and that's another reason why I've always wanted a German Shepherd, and I want to name him Sherlock Holmes. Him or her, I don't care. Oh man, seriously. Like, honestly, same for me, man. The dogs were just awesome. Like, the dogs were absolutely awesome. Like, when Beast got his revenge, that was pretty awesome.
Yep.
Like, I honestly liked how Beast got his revenge in the original more than the remake. I mean, he tore off the dude's arm.
Yep.
Like, he went that far, like, to tear off the dude's arm just to bring a walkie-talkie.
Oh yeah, dog is.
Flipp, you remember that? Flipp.
What?
Remember that part?
Oh, and the newer one. Yes, I do. Yes.
don't
Freaking
you
beast,
think
man.
don't you think that's a little far for a dog to be doing, just to bring a walkie-talkie? Like, the dude's already dead, man. Could have just grabbed it out of his hand and simply
Man,
walked away.
the movie was so damn disturbing. Like, it just worked. You know, it fit in the whole thing. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, when the father's being burned alive, I'm like, okay, this just took another level.
Oh
I mean,
yeah, man.
I'd seen it many years ago, but holy shit.
Yeah, like, even rewatching it now, it's just like, oh man. See, like, what's awesome about this horror movie and what makes it such a good horror movie is the fact that this could happen to you.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, you could be going out on a family trip, la-di-da-di-da. Oh no, we crashed. Well, in the remake, they make you crash, which was even crazier. But in the original, you know, they crashed on their own, and next thing you know, they're being hunted by these things. Like, whoa, people. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I thoroughly enjoyed it, man. I was glad that you mentioned it. And once I watched the first one, you know, it's been a couple days, but I was like, oh my God, I've got to watch the second one. So I did, like I was telling you guys off air. I got through it about 90% of the way. I think I've got about 20 minutes left. But that one's good too. It's unexpectedly decent acting with B-list actors. You know, it's not bad. It's not bad. The sets look expensive. I'll give them that.
Yeah. They did pretty good on the second one, like how they took it in a completely different direction, and I kind of like that. It was as if they were trying to take out the cannibals and stuff without them knowing, I guess, maybe. Like, why else would they send them there without them knowing? Like, they definitely knew about them living there.
Oh, the army.
Yeah, remember the general in the second one? Did you get to the part where they, like, met the general guy?
Oh, yeah. He blows his brains out and falls off the thing and everything.
Yeah, like, I could have sworn they knew they were there before they even, like, set up shop. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
definitely. Well, he says it.
know?
He's like, you know, when I lay at home at night and I think, oh, something running around in the caves over there, I actually think about him running around in the caves right here. So he's been hunting them for quite a while. So, yeah, why would they just send, like, 7 or 8 armed National Guardsmen, you know?
Yeah, I would be sending Navy SEALs, you know, Special Forces, you know, like, get me a few Rambos and Commandos. We'll be all set, you know what I'm saying? Be like, oh, wait, you know what? Your arms are not big enough. Sorry. It's like, I know this sounds weird, buddy, but you know what? This picture right here says your arm's not big enough.
That's a weird thing to say.
Hey, man. You've seen how strong those guys are, right?
They're always so big.
Like that, the one with the, like, pretty much bald head, Pluto. The one with the axe, he was dumb strong.
Yeah, big and dumb. They grow them big and dumb, and they like to eat human flesh. You know, a really stupid person might think that if you eat humans, you'll get big like that.
Yeah, man, like, I'm saying for real, like, you send in, like, 10 Rambos and Commandos, and you should be all set. You know what I'm saying? You should be all set.
Oh. I agree. You know, one Rambo, really.
I don't know. You think you'd be able to outsmart them? Because they are smart. They are super smart.
Yeah, so, who am I supposed to kill over here? Yeah, I think Rambo can pull that shit off pretty good. Oh, Adrian! This dude is stupid! He's more stupid than me! Yeah.
Sebastian Nocturne said, send in Chuck Norris.
Dude, did you guys know that Chuck Norris is Spanish?
No, I did not know that.
Look up online. Look up Chuck Norris is Spanish. It's a trip, dude. It'll freak you out. Not like it's a problem that he's Spanish. It's just I never ever thought that. But you'll see, man. It's a trip.
Oh, man.
So, Flipp, were you watching the second one, the original or the remake?
You know, I saw that goofy looking dude, like on the picture of the original.
Oh, yes, yeah.
I can't remember his name. He's in a lot of movies.
Yeah, he's in a ton of stuff. Yeah, I remember him in a bunch of stuff from the 80s.
Weird Science.
That's it, man. That's exactly what I was going to say on the stream. As soon as I saw it again, I'm like, oh, God, no, I forgot he was in this. The guy from Weird Science. The motorcycle gang.
Yep.
That's a good sound effect.
Sorry about your floors.
Yeah, that's
hey,
right.
Digital Pollution is here. What's up, bro? Thank you for coming.
Wasn't that guy in an Eddie Murphy movie called The Golden Child? Was he in that too, or am I?
Yes, he was. Yep. Yes, he was. I said, "Give me the knife, please."
I got the knife, please. Yeah. Freaking, I was young as hell. I laughed my ass off. That was one of the first ones. Yeah, that was one of the first rated R ones I think I saw. Like, I'm pretty sure Terminator was the very first one. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But not technically a horror movie, but yes. Yeah. Golden Child was like a comedy / fantasy, I guess. Yeah.
Supernatural, like supernatural fantasy.
Yeah, I'd go with that. Yeah. But that guy's definitely in a lot of them. And when I saw his face, I was like, I don't know, man. That guy. And I felt like I knew that it was like an older version. And I totally forgot that you said, watch the old one, dude. Naturally, I can't seem to get it right. But I did watch the other two, and they are a trip.
Hey, man, it's all good.
But the difference between the original and the remake of the first one's Flipp isn't very much. There's like minor things, but if you've seen one, you've pretty much seen the other. The remake's pretty much a note-for-note remake. Like, it's pretty honest.
Yeah, really. That's why I say that the remake of The Hills Have Eyes, the original one, like 1 and 1, it's like one of the best remakes to watch because they literally have scenes happen at the exact same time. Like, the moments are literally verbatim. Pretty much like the moment when Bobby tells his sister and his brother-in-law that Beauty's dead, that part literally happens at the same exact time as in the original and in the remake. Same with the father getting set on fire. Like it's literally like boom, 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 boom.
It really is.
Man, I don't know about the original, but they picked the right actor for the father, I think.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and when he got, like, I totally have seen it, like, I don't know, years ago, but I forgot all about how the family died. Like, the first 10 minutes, 20 minutes of the movie, I'm like, cool family, you know where it's going, but at least I got Pops. He's a detective, he's strong, and he's got a big gun, and fuck no, man, that dude, when he got set on fire, I was like, oh, shit. It's just so shocking, man. Like, that's one of the ways I do not want to go.
Yeah, man, they definitely, it's crazy because not only was it gruesome, but they showed how much they enjoyed it as well.
Yeah, fucking freaks.
Like, I mean, stick a flag in the dad's head in the remake. Like,
that's only in the remake.
Yeah, like that was just like, wow, man.
A little bit over the top.
That far. And then what about the one in the wheelchair? Remember?
Yeah, I think of him. I want to call him Drip Head because his head's dripping off the back of the chair. Like,
oh, I call him Roger from American Dad, just with like twice the size of the head.
Oh yeah, he looks like Roger the alien. That's true.
Oh man. Oh man. It's crazy, man. Like it was crazy. Like, you remember when the son-in-law of the Big Bob, that was his name, Big Bob.
Yeah, Big Bob.
He was like in the freezer in the remake.
Oh yeah. They put him in like the freezer, and that's when he gets out and he meets like Roger, Mr. Drippy.
Yeah, it's breakfast time.
The fight between the Democrat, because I don't know, I can't remember his name.
Oh, the husband?
Yeah, the husband.
I can't remember.
Dave or something. I don't know. Between him and that one beast guy with the axe, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Pluto.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a cool fight.
Oh yeah, man. Like I'm still replaying that fight in my head. Like when he picked him up by 1 foot and threw him through that window. Oh man. Like that dude's got to at least be close to 200 pounds. You know what I mean? Like, You could be 200 pounds and not be all extra fat. So, damn.
Oh, lean 200. Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Like,
Could be 250. I mean, lean 250. He's a beast, man. He stood like what? 8 feet tall, something like that.
probably.
7?
I hope
Shit.
not. What would you do if you had that standing in front of you?
Run. What about you, Atdawn?
I'd run away as well, or I'd beg for my life and then stab a guy in the foot.
You know what?
Yes,
I'm just gonna say it. I'm nut shotting. I'm nut shotting until something else, until I can't feel nothing else. Like,
I don't know if it would work against that guy.
Nuts. You never know, man. You never know.
Never know until you try.
Exactly. I mean, I'll go out like that dude in Jason Takes Manhattan. Remember, I was telling you guys about this the last stream. The guy that got his head knocked off. I'd go out like him.
The boxer. Yeah, I
Yep.
remember that.
Yep. Except I won't be hitting for the face. I'll be like down low. Nut shot. Yeah, I hit the right nut. I felt that. Oh, shit, that's bigger than I thought. What the fuck?
What do you got
in Deadpool where he's all like, Dad, remember when he reached back and he's touching Colossus's dick? It'll be just like that.
That would be a cool kill shot for the next Friday the 13th. Like some guy gets out of the shower, Jason comes in and knocks his nuts off. Like,
oh man,
we already had the worst of that in the final chapter in part 4 with Paul in the raft when he gets the harpoon in the balls.
Oh, that's true.
That's the worst.
Oh man.
Oh.
Poor Paul.
I feel it. Oh, guys, have you seen talking about amazing testicle and such shots? This is bad. Like, have you seen the movie that's on Netflix where the guy accidentally gets his junk cut off in the wilderness? Like they're on what's it called? It's literally called the. God, I can't remember. Like the junk or something like that. Have you seen that? At least it's not called the junk, but it's
fitting name.
Yeah, it's like something like that. The meat, the junk, something like that. The package, that's it. The package.
Oh, wow. No, I have not
seen
that. I will have to look up the trailer for that. That sounds hilarious.
Like, drop what you're doing later. And
looking at it right now. Looking it up right now.
I will definitely be doing that soon.
He has some good friends, man. Trust me.
You know what? That makes me think of another movie that was made maybe like really early 2000s. It's called Teeth, where a girl has teeth in her, vagina.
Oh, no, yeah. No, I remember it.
And it was just, yeah. That's a horrifying movie.
Oh, God.
I want to talk about horror.
I couldn't watch it. I saw the trailer and I was like, no.
Bro, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it because you feel it for the guys, and that's what makes it such like a. Honestly, it's kind of good just because of that. Like you just feel it. Like when you hear the crunch noise, you're just like, oh, it happened. Like you're sitting there waiting for it to happen. You know what I mean? Like you're just sitting there, just like, okay, they're doing it. Okay, and then it's just crunch. Oh. It's like, I'm sorry. Why am I watching?
Is she like vindictive about it, or?
A few guys she did it to on purpose. Quite a few guys it was by accident. I can't remember. I think she literally had to find like the right one.
What, like a one made of steel or something?
I have no idea.
Iron Man, like
Iron Man.
No, I think she would need the Thing. Honestly, probably the Thing.
The Thing. Oh God. No, thank you.
Oh man, where is this horror stream turned? Oh my gosh!
I know. A horror stream rabbit hole.
This is definitely horror for the listeners right now.
Actually, did you guys hear about the new Critters remake?
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that trailer. No, I am all no for that.
Oh really?
I am gonna check it out. I actually have been pretty interested in a while for like not too I'm not shilling or anything, but for Shudder, have you guys checked that out yet?
Shudder.
Yeah, it's a horror website. It's a streaming website. It's all horror. I had heard about it a couple months back, and I was like, meh, I'll check it out when I can. But then Critters was as an exclusive, and they're also making an exclusive new Puppet Masters movie. It's
No
awesome,
way.
man. Yeah, man, and it's like $4.99 a month. It's freaking awesome. Like there's so many good horror movies on there. There's exclusives, like new ones, but there's also like really old stuff as well. Also,
That sounds great.
they brought back a show. It's not the original show, but I don't know if do you guys remember Monster Vision?
No, I
Like
don't
from back
remember
in the day, it was hosted by this guy. What was his name? But he's on Shudder now. Joe Bob Briggs, where he like intros the movies and then he does like talking like beforehand and during the like commercial intermissions. But definitely check that out. Like I'd been holding off. It's like $4.99 a month. Great deal. I'm not shilling at all. I do not know them, but
that.
it's an awesome website. Like I'm going to be living on there for the next 6 months. Up to Halloween, I'm going to be living on.
That does sound like a good thing to have, like around Halloween time.
Oh yeah, man.
Looks like I'm just checking it on the web here. Is it on TNT also?
Shudder?
No, the Monster Vision.
Oh yeah, that's where it was. It was on TNT back in the day. Like this was in the like in the 80s and the 90s.
That's probably why. Yeah, I probably like caught it when I was you know,
same here.
chilling. Cold chilling. Yeah, man, I'd watch that. It's just they're gonna put a whole bunch of like different horror movies on it and such.
Yeah, that's what he does. He goes back, and it's similar to blanking totally tonight. Sorry, guys, my brain is not with the stream. But he just intros movies, and then he just talks about them during the break. It's usually classic horror movies. It's not anything new. Like so far on Shudder, he's done Chud.
Ooh, I haven't seen that since I was like 12, man.
Yeah,
I loved it when I was 12. Cannibalistic human underground dwellers.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I've heard the title before. Now that like you broke
exactly.
It down,
Sebastian got it in the chat.
That's crazy.
Sebastian said it in the chat. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark.
Her old
show.
Elvira.
Oh yeah, that show was awesome, and Mystery Science Theater 3000 as well. Good times.
I wonder how Elvira's holding up.
Pretty well from last time I saw her. She was doing
the sequel.
There is a Chud sequel.
Huh. Yeah, Jez just said it.
Oh, my bad. I'm using my phone I need to get my tablet out so I can talk. But yeah, I would love to see them, put Chud out. Like, I don't know if I would want them to redo it. Maybe. I'd have to see it again first, I think you'd like it, right?
Effects, right?
Something a little bit better. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll check that out. I'll definitely check that out. Yeah.
I mean, it's like 80s B-roll, but it's pretty good.
Oh, man. I mean, I grew up watching 80s horror movies. Like, come on. That's seriously what I grew up watching pretty much. Just mainly horror movies and, Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles. But mainly horror movies, whatever ones I could get my hands on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like we used to go to Blockbuster or Hollywood Video or whatever was around at that time, like almost every week. So I'd be picking out like 2-3 movies because I used to hustle at my school and sell my snacks just so I could get different horror movies all the time.
You got to do what you got to do.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah. You have no idea. Be going in with like bags of stuff. Like Halloween candy, I don't like chocolate. So that was just like, that was awesome. I can't even say like I used to have about over $100 of like worth of money because of just like sandwich bags of candy. Yeah, man. I used to rent like all kinds of horror movies. All kinds of horror movies.
You know where we used to rent because like in the early to mid 80s, VCRs were just kind of the new and big thing, and where we didn't really have anywhere specific at first to rent. There was no Blockbuster or anything like that. there was this drugstore in downtown Lawrenceville where I live near. I don't live in that city anymore, but over there. And I remember walking in one day, and I didn't even know. I didn't know to think about looking for VCR tapes to rent. But there I am standing there. I was, God, I don't know, 10 years old, something like that, 83. I was looking for, toys and shit. And I look over, and there's the first Friday the 13th on video cassette. And, man, after that, I was hooked at renting. But I thought it was weird that you had to go to a drugstore to, in the past like that. That's where you would rent movies.
I remember that where it'd be. I think we still have a couple here where you can go in. It's like DVDs and Blu-rays now, but you can rent them from convenience stores.
Yeah. Yeah, damn Redbox.
Yeah, I remember Redbox as well.
That's funny because they're at drugstores.
It's crazy.
Redbox is at drugstores still. I think it's awesome. I mean, it's obvious, pick up your drugs, get a movie,
Exactly.
Chill out, try to have a relaxing night.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember back in high school, my friend was trying to get me to try mushrooms, man. And he told me his experience. He told me he saw a talking leprechaun, and then he went home and tried to have Chinese food. And I shit you not, he literally said he had a Lost Boys moment, and his lo mein turned into worms and his rice turned into maggots. I was like, ooh, no. Someone come with the red bottle of wine. Get the fuck out of here. No. I was just like, I am not going through that, bro. I'm not having Michael chasing me, Jason, Frieza from Dragon Ball Z. Nobody's chasing me, bro. I'm all set. Like, you're crazy. I'm not doing that.
Speaking of Mike Myers, don't you wish that there was a way when you're creating a stream or whatever that you could have like an intro or something?
Yeah.
Like a little intro video, definitely.
Yeah, man. I'm always thinking about stuff like to make a stream more fun or like, that it's, more interactive with the audience and such. And I was this particular type, the horror stream, you could do so much with it.
You could totally set the mood with the right intro.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like something like the Crypt Keepers type of.
Yeah, exactly.
Like seriously, that's all I think of. Especially with his laugh too. Oh man, that laugh, so iconic. Oh, it makes me want to watch it now.
I was actually watching that because I never made it to the second parts of The Hills Have Eyes. I watched both the original ones, but I actually was watching a bit of that this afternoon when I got home. The original movie, not the TV show, the one from the 70s.
Oh, wow.
It's actually on YouTube, so that's where I watch it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, really?
Yep. You gotta send me the link, bro. For real.
For sure, man. For sure.
Yeah, I'd like to see that too. I had to watch The Hills Have Eyes on F Movies. It's one of those torrent sites or whatever. They always move it. They changed the last digits. I say digits. They changed the last letters. Like it's fmovies.uk, and then later on it's fmovies.ru, and then
or AU or LT. Freaking
yeah. You just got to keep up with it, And when I forget, I always ask, the teenager. I'm like, "Hey, man, what's that?" Oh yeah, we got it. Of course, you know what I used to do? I used to just like look up like the basic one, like the last one I remember, and just click on whichever one until like I find one that would actually work. That's what I used to do. Yeah.
Yeah, like let me watch this. Let me watch this.
Oh yes, yep.
Then there's something called popcorn. I can't, I never seem to get the right one. Like, I had it at one time, but they changed it. But I know there's one out there called popcorn. Hello?
What?
Oh, yeah.
What about the popcorn?
That's another. That's like another stream provider. I've got a box myself, like one of those Android boxes, and I try to stay away from the popcorn ones myself because they don't work. Stream Mango and Open Download all the way.
Oh yeah, I use Rap Video, Stream Mango, sometimes Open Load if it can work.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it just stops.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I try. Vidsy used to be a really good one, but they
Yep.
don't have that one. SockShare, Free Putlocker. Yeah, there used to
Damn,
be
there's a
so many
lot.
good ones. There used to be so many good ones.
You know, I get tons of pop-ups, but using the phone, it's easier to get rid of the tabs. So, I mean, it's a smaller screen, but it's so much easier to get rid of the tabs than a computer.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that sounds better.
yeah. I mean, do a lot of pop-ups happen on those torrent sites or whatnot?
Well, I use like the Fire Stick type of thing now, but
The Fire.
when I used to, like, yeah, I used to all the time. Like when I was be on the computer, uh, not like honestly, like probably I would say like a few years ago. Yeah, it would freaking there would be so many pop-ups that there would be times I'd give up.
What?
Oh yeah, man. Like I'll be trying to watch just a TV show. You know what I mean? I remember I was trying to watch what was an anime, a Hunter x Hunter, and I literally
Nice. That's a
gave
good
up
one.
trying to watch it. Yeah, that one's awesome. But yeah, I was literally just like, okay, I give up. I can't watch this. It's just too many pop-ups. Too many pop-ups.
Our
Oh,
stream has gone off for.
Thomas Gilkey came in the chat.
Hey,
You
Thomas.
guys. Hey, Thomas. Oh man,
But yeah,
yeah.
we're
Hello,
moving into
Mr. Gilkey.
anime territory now.
Oh no, we can't do that. We can't do that. All right, back to the Hills Have Eyes. All right.
Yes, I was gonna
Now-
ask you. I was gonna ask you a question, Rant, if I can.
Oh yeah, of course.
For the first one, when did you see it first? Did you see it before Nightmare on Elm Street because they were both made by Wes Craven, or did you see it after?
I saw it afterwards for sure.
And what was your take on it since you saw it afterwards?
The Hills Have
Like
Eyes.
in comparison to Nightmare on Elm Street is what I'm getting at.
Oh, so much better because it's more realistic than Dream Demon.
Exactly. I watched Nightmare on Elm Street was one of the first like R-rated horror movies I saw. Like, my parents rented it, brought it home, and I watched it when I shouldn't have been watching it. I learned how to operate the VCR, but that scared the you know what out of me forever. That movie really freaked me out. But then, like later on, it was like nothing. And then I saw The Hills of Eyes, and I'm like, this was made by the same director. I'm like shaking. That one and the one he made with Sean Cunningham, Last House on the Left. Both those movies, man.
Oh
man.
wow, yeah.
That's
Last House
legit.
on the
Those are legit scary.
The remake of Last House on the Left isn't as scary as the
I
original.
haven't seen it.
Oh man, it's not as scary as the original. I can tell you that. It's been so long since I saw it. That's why, like, I just, you know.
Mm-hmm. Hallmark is in the chat, Rand. He's saying he can't get in. If we could call him.
Oh, does it need to be by email, man? I keep sending it through Twitter.
He says the link just takes him to the chat list.
The chat list. What? What in the hell is Google doing? All right, here we go.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of messed up stuff with Google. Like the whole thing with Mecha Random and everything. So, like last night, I'm not discussing who was on there, but literally when I went in there a couple times, it didn't look like it was a live stream at all. It was really strange. And I never got a notification for it either. Not a single notification.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man.
Yeah, you know, like that's happened more than once lately. Like, I'm like, hey, man, someone literally contacts me and they're like, how come you didn't post my thing? I'm like, I didn't know, because that's how I check, you know. I mean, while I'm doing my life, you know, thing. So, hey, look, I'll tell you, that's a guaranteed bell click with me. If I'm going to sub to you, man, I always hit that bell because I need to know. I need to know when you're, you know, posting.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's for real. It's a for real thing. I hear people like, oh, man, I don't know what's going on with these bells, you know. And I'm like, it sucks. I don't know what's going on with those guys. And then it fucking happens to me, and I'm like, okay, now this shit's for real, you know?
Yeah, there's definitely something going on. I just hit over 200 subs and stuff, and I actually got a few other ones just recently, and it's not saying I'm at 2.0 whatever at this point. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah,
And
yeah. I
like
just
views for
wish they'd
videos,
stop
they're like
picking
lower
us.
than they should be. I don't know. Like I'll go into
Yep.
the analytics or whatever it's called, and it's friggin' way higher than what I see. Like if I just look at the video by myself, I'm just like, wait, what? I don't know.
Yeah, it's just weird.
All right,
They're doing
Hallmark,
something though.
I need your email then, bro. I'm going to need your email. Oh wait. All right, I'm sending it to your email. Oh man. I don't know what's going on with Google. Hopefully sending it to his email will get him in here. Anyway, let's talk more about The Hills Have Eyes. So,
Yes.
Atdawn,
Yes.
would you like to explain some of the subtle changes they made to the remake to fit it more in its time?
Into the modern time period.
Yeah.
Well, first off, I think his name is Dave. The initial, like, I guess you could call him the wimp guy that turns into like beast mode later after everything's taken from him. But he's like a telecom salesman. He sells cell phones.
Yeah.
So we've got that to begin with. But then in terms of updates for the story, it's pretty true to the time period they're trying to set it in. Like it's a modern town that's like 60 years later after these like nuclear testing. It's like an entire like community rather than like in the first one's like just a group of like a feral like cave dwellers, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely liked how it was really good with how they're in the desert and he's like, "Oh, I sell cell phones and I get 97% coverage and we're in the 3% that
Yeah,
doesn't get
exactly.
coverage."
Yep.
Oh man, like I brought that up to my mom earlier and she was like, "You know what? When you actually do think about it, they really did try to make it fit for its time and they did pretty okay with it." Like they really did.
Yep. And I like how they added in the remake that they actually put up like the tire strips to have them crash rather than in the original. It was a little clunky because they had the grandpa that's running the general store gas station. He warned them like 6 times in the original, stay on the main road, stay on the main road. And the first time he does, he's like, that guy's not keeping me away from my silver mine. I'm like, oh God.
Hey, Shellback is here.
There, he's here.
Welcome.
Hold on. As you can see, but I can't hold the phone and clap at the same time. But car stream.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, it's better than a shower stream, right, Flipp?
Oh,
No, man, I find those to be the best.
only if it's golden.
I gotta say the sound of the water was a bit soothing. So
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Hey man, maybe think of rain, you know.
It was clean but dirty. I do very bad things, but I do them so well.
Are you Wolverine? Are you gonna be the next Wolverine?
Where did you get Wolverine? Show me the connection. I'm not quite sure.
What was his line? And was it the Wolverine or Wolverine Origins when he had a Liev Schreiber with him? It was, my job is doing bad things and I'm very good at my job or something like that.
Oh, okay, yes. No, yeah. Yes, I will be
like
the next Wolverine.
All right, man. So I gotta ask you a question. Does it hurt when your claws come out?
It's like when you eat something that's really like candy and you bite it because it tastes so good, but then it hurts. Kind of like that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And they don't come out of my fingers. You've ever seen that movie called Teeth, right?
no. Not again.
It's the male version. It's called Claw.
Oh no! Oh no! Hey, open-minded movie man's in the chat, you guys. Oh
Hey,
man.
what's going on?
What
All right.
up?
So, Hallmark, have you seen Hills Have Eyes? Any of them?
Oh, I think he's on. He's actually on mute, Rant.
Oh, all right, all right. So,
Fill
Flipp,
me in on the second one, Flip,
yeah.
and Rant on the second
Oh,
remake.
whoops!
Oh, there he
Oh.
is.
I hit it by accident.
Oh, okay.
Technical difficulties.
No, I probably saw the original one, but it's been too long to remember. But I did see the remake.
Ah, what'd you think of the remake, like compared to the original? Then, from what you remember.
I mean, it was okay. I mean, it I don't know. I probably I probably watched it because of like a girlfriend or something. I don't know, but you know, because like I've said previously, you know, I don't particularly you know, seek out like trying to scare the heebie-jeebies out of myself or anything, you know? And especially, you know, with like movie characters who you know, look like their, you know, their mother was also their sister and their aunt, you know, like this movie. I mean, unless it's Joe Dirt, you know, and then, you know, you're my sister, you're my sister is just, you know, that's
Oh, you're my sister.
that's fine, you know.
Oh man, that part of the movie was hilarious because he got such a kick out of that. I gotta say that. I gotta say it. He was sitting there cracking up in that movie. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
We can go back to thinking I'm your sister if that would help.
Oh Lord.
Oh man.
I mean, I don't know about any of you guys, but I wouldn't really have to think of Jamie Presley as my sister in order for things to work.
Good.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, especially then, especially at that time period, I would have no
Oh
problem.
my gosh. Well, I would hope things would still be working for you guys no matter what. Because having problems like that is no fun. It's not. Oh man. So what would you have to say is your favorite part from the remake, since you know that's the one many of us remember the most right now?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I'm who knows? I might even be thinking of another damn movie. It was Arlie Ermy in it? Was Arlie Ermy playing like a sheriff or some crap? Or am I thinking of a different movie?
Who is Army Ernie?
Arlie Ermy.
Oh,
You know,
The
the
guy
drill
from
sergeant from Full Metal Jacket.
there it is.
oh no, that's I believe you're thinking of
Or was
one
that
of
the
the
Texas
Texas Chain. Yeah,
Chainsaw?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, that's Texas Chainsaw.
Or
Which are also good as well. The first
yeah.
two.
Yeah.
I don't know. I get these movies because I don't, like I said, I don't watch horror enough to, you know, keep things straight, especially here, you know, recently. But didn't they um, didn't they base that other one, the the Devil's Rejects off of this?
You mean the Rob Zombie movie? Devil's Rejects? I'm not too sure if it's based off it. I've seen that movie.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But I don't think so either.
Then I don't know. See, I'm useless.
Hey, Open-Minded Movie Man wants to know, was Arlie Ermy in it in that 2003 remake? Of what, man?
I think he's talking about Texas Chainsaw.
Huh.
He probably had the same mindset as me.
Because I think he's in that one, the remake with what's her name? Jessica Biel.
I believe so. They had him in a lot of them, actually.
Yeah.
They had him in quite a few. Honestly, though, I would always cast him as, a sergeant in the army or something like that. He's just that guy. He is. He really, really is.
Yeah. Well, he was in the Marine Corps, and he actually was a drill instructor at one time.
Oh, really?
And that's how he got the part in Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was his. I believe Full Metal Jacket was his first movie. First movie, I believe.
Yeah.
That's
awesome. I really liked his character too.
Yeah. Do you believe in the Virgin Mary? Sir, no, sir. Like.
Oh man.
Do you suck dick? Sir, no, sir. Bullshit. I bet you can suck a golf ball through a garden hose. That is classic cinema right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh man. He is he's just that actor, man. He is. He's like another Ron Perlman,
Another who?
Ron Perlman?
No, Ron.
In terms of coolness.
Ron Perlman still has a long ways to go to catch up with Arlie Ermy.
Well, not acting wise. I mean, like how cool they can pull off a character.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm not too impressed with Ron Perlman these days. Just because of the freaking crap that's been coming out of his mouth, along with 99% of the rest of Hollywood people.
What's he been saying? I have no idea.
Oh no, just all the freaking not to turn this into a political stream, but all the freaking we hate Trump bullshit, and anybody who's a Trump supporter is a fucking dumbass, retard, fuck nut, whatever.
Everyone's got to voice their opinion.
Right now, Ron Perlman and Robert De Niro can, I don't know, lick my left nut cheek or something. Yes, I said nut cheek.
Yeah, I heard that. That sounds even worse.
I realize I put two things together there.
Yeah. I was just like, his, his middle parts.
Well, I guess it all depends on what position you're laying,
Oh man! Once again, this stream has taken a turn, ladies and gentlemen. Once again. Oh man! What is the rant bringing tonight to you people? Oh no! All right, let's try to get back to the heart. So Flipp and Atdawn, what would you have to say your favorite parts are of the remake?
Favorite part? Of the first part one remake, I would say, like, I'm not going to go with kills. My favorite part is when the kid runs off and gets one of the guys to come follow him back with his sister waiting at the trailer, and they end up blowing his ass up. That is so that's so that feels good, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not redeeming, but what's the word? Vengeful. He gets his vengeance, and it feels great.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It's funny you mentioned that, Flip, because that's mine as well, Rant, because spoiler alert on this, Flip, you don't get that in the original one. They actually don't get the guy in the trailer. He doesn't
Yeah.
open the door, he leaves. He smells the propane and leaves, so you don't get that. So when you actually do get that explosion, it's awesome. And then at the end, after he's in the wreckage and he's all burning and stuff, and she runs up and puts the pickaxe like right in his head, I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty
God, well,
crazy.
I'll watch it. Oh, and I like that. Yeah. When it's like you're thinking, okay, this kid's going to go ahead and blow this dude away again because he didn't die or whatever. And then she comes in and it's like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Just got real again.
Yeah, man, it's crazy because it took so much for them to like get killed off, you know. I would have to say, for the remake, my favorite part would have to be, damn, I don't know, probably seeing the dad carry his child and walking Beast, you know, like that would probably have to be my favorite part.
Mhm.
Just because it's like he went through so much to be able to get his kid back, like, you know, like we said, he went from, you know, bitch to bull, like, and, you know, throughout the course of the movie.
Yep.
And it was pretty cool to see, you know. And I bet,
Walking dog back.
it's just like, dude, you smell. Could you imagine what that baby's thinking while he's carrying him? Like, what the hell you got? It's like, I know I make a dirty diaper, but daddy, what did you do?
Rolling around with corpses in that locker room.
Oh, that was a good part too. Like,
Oh,
I didn't think he was going to get out, and of course, you yourself start getting physical watching the movie. You know, you're like,
Oh, yeah.
twitching.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah,
like
man.
you can fucking get out. I could get out, man. I could do it. You know.
Yeah, the most heart-wrenching part for me in both movies, I would have to say, is when the Bob's wife is standing there watching him get burned, and she's just, that's not my Bob.
Oh yeah, that's not my Bob. Yeah.
I was just like, oh no, that's not your Bob. That's not. Oh no. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
it is.
it made me feel like that was my grandfather or something real quick. Like, you know,
It's her shish kebab.
Oh.
you asshole. That's just too good. That was good. That was good. Because they really did turn it into a shish kebab. If that flagpole was any longer. Oh, man. Yeah, open-minded movie man. Who's the bitch now? Yeah, that's from the new guy. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's not hard though. Anyway, but what would you have to say is like your least favorite part of the remake?
The fact that I'll go first. The fact that you don't get to see Beast kill someone on screen. You get the guy in the wheelchair, but it's done off screen, and you hear him like screaming and stuff, and the dog snarling. But in the original, you actually get to see him like biting down on the neck, or her biting down on the neck.
Oh no, that was in the remake. In the original, he pushed the guy off the ledge.
No, not that guy. I mean what's his name? Pluto. When at the end, near the end, like. First, she bites his leg off, like his leg opens, snaps his leg, and then he's reaching for his knife, and she just goes like right for the neck.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, do it, dog, do it. The dog was really one of the heroes in the original, where it was more so just Dave in the remake.
Yeah, pretty much, man. They should have made Beast more of the hero that he was.
Yeah.
Seriously. Because, I mean, Beast could have taken out the guy that had that, like, neck brace thing. That
totally.
Had the funny walk. Like, Beast could have taken him out, no problem, even if he had a shotgun. I mean, come on. Beast is a beast. I don't care.
Exactly.
I would definitely love to have that dog guarding my house. All right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, number one guard dog right there.
Like,
number one guard dog.
I mean, I honestly couldn't think of a better guard dog than Beast. You know, like other than Beethoven, maybe. That's like second. I know that's not horror, but yeah, Beethoven. Yeah.
But you know what I thought about? Because we sat down and we watched these movies this week, and I was getting near the end of the first one because I watched them back to back. I watched the original and the remake back to back. By the end of the first one, like when they're setting up the trailer to blow up, like taping the matches to the door and the propane tanks, and I'm like, this is like an R-rated version of Home Alone.
Yeah.
This is a horror Home Alone. Or maybe that's where he got the idea. The character in that movie watched these movies at way too young of an age, just like we did.
Hey, man, I mean, that's why a movie like The Collector is out there. You seen that movie?
I haven't seen that one in a long time.
Oh, man, that one honestly is like, that's definitely a Home Alone horror movie because he sets up traps. Like he put I can't remember how he got he replaced the floorboards for your stairs with nails. Like at like the last maybe like one on the third last stair and then like another one right next to that one, like the one right after that one. So you weren't expecting the nails. He put nails inside of the telephone, bro. Like actual nails. Friggin' adhesive glue all over the floor. So like when you step in there, you're stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Am I thinking of Texas Chainsaw again?
No, this is The Collector.
When I mentioned there's like a barn or something with the vehicles of all these, of all the people that they've gotten a hold of.
It could be. I remember that from the 2003 Texas Chainsaw remake. There was a scene where she's hiding in one of the cars because she goes to look for their car, but then there's a couple others like around the van.
Oh yeah.
And then she's like hiding in the front seat. So I'm pretty sure he's thinking of that again.
Yeah, he is.
I haven't watched that remake in a long time, but that is a decent remake as well.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, I haven't seen that one in a while either. Last time I watched it was probably sometime last year with my wife. Yeah. Yeah, it was sometime last year. I do remember that.
I'll have to check it out again. I picked it up like a while back from like a secondhand shop for like only like $2.
Huh, nice.
So I'll have to break it out again soon, leading up to Halloween. Maybe it's now April. We're officially like only a couple months away, so got to get ready for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You better do your Christmas shopping too.
Yeah, exactly. Get it all done before May, before summer officially starts. Have everything ready.
I mean, I hear. I don't know. Don't quote me, but I hear that you can get Rose Ticos for really cheap these days.
Oh man, you know what? I'm actually thinking of getting some Rose Ticos because I'm gonna be doing a skit soon, but I can't say any more about that yet.
They're a lot harder to find now. Those black series, like the latest one is the Snoke Black series everybody's talking about. I saw that at my Walmart. Meh. I'm not gonna support them. We've talked about this many times. I'm not giving them a cent.
Yeah, I might though. I might just a little bit to make fun of them. Oh man. So who would you have to say you would want to go up against from the remake? Like what was his name? Lizard or Pluto? The big bald one.
Oh man, that's a tough one. They're both pretty I'd probably say Lizard just because he's not like humongous and I'd probably be able to take him out without losing appendages.
Being trapped in that cave with Papa, because you remember that guy. I think you're calling the one Lizard from the second one, right?
No, the remake of the first one. Lizard was the one that had the gun.
Yep.
The one in the second one had a really long tongue, and he just shoves it down in that girl's throat. Like, man, that thing must have been a foot long or so. And
yeah,
I thought,
I can't remember what his name was.
but he's not. And I thought he was a huge one. And then his papa comes in, and I'm like, damn, that dude's a beast.
Yeah, the lizard like one in the remake of the second one, that's what's his name? Derek Mears. He played Michael Myers in the Friday the 13th remake.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
very big dude. Yeah.
We were talking about. Did you just say Kane Hodder?
No. Derek Mears.
Oh, okay.
He was Jason in the 2009 remake.
Yeah.
We were talking about Kane last time. I think he was like I think he did 4 of them from part 7 on. He did 7, 8, 9, and Jason X.
Yeah,
right.
You know what's funny? I actually got to see him from far away.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
The bald guy in the original one was part of the like the Mad Max biker people that in Weird Science.
Yep. we were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, we talked about that.
And then he's all apologizing, you know, because
exactly. Sorry about your floors.
Substitute teacher job.
I said, give me the keys. He doesn't even have his license, Lisa.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great movie.
It really, yeah. That's why I say it doesn't need to get remade, man.
Seriously. No, please no. The TV show was bad enough. Did you guys ever watch the TV show?
Oh no, there was a TV show.
Yeah, a TV show in the 90s. It was on USA Network.
Ew, in the 90s at that. Ew, I can imagine what they were wearing. Ew.
Check it out at your own caution, your own peril.
Where they wear, like, you know, basketball shorts.
Oh yeah.
Shirts, vests, sideways basketball hats.
It was really bad. Really bad.
Oh, and the theme music had to be something like dum 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 dum.
Oh, I can't even remember the theme music. I just remember, I remember Chet being terrible, like, because that's my favorite character in the movie. You got like Bill Paxton as Chet he's awesome, and that as the dickhead brother.
You have no idea. Yes, he has taught me how to be a wonderful older brother. Sit down right now, or I'm gonna tell mom that you broke the TV, and even consider making up some shit. Like, you have no idea. I took that very line out from that movie constantly in my life. How he blackmails his brother at that. Like, he wants crisp $100 bills. Like, bro, like, calm it down. He'll give you what he can. Oh man.
But no, that's definitely on the do not remake list. I'm glad it never got a sequel as well.
Yeah. You know what? If they do remake it, you know what? I would suggest this to throw people off. Make it a horror movie. Make her imperfect, and she's killing the people that bully them.
Oh God. Oh,
right?
God. There you go.
Like, she could be like ripping her hand through people, stuff like that. Like, that would be crazy.
That sounds like a horror movie. It sounds like
that's right.
That's the best line. When they come home hungover and he blows smoke in their face. And, how about a greasy pork sandwich served in a dirty ashtray? And then that laugh he has.
Oh man, making me want to watch that movie.
Oh right God, now. Yeah, that's a great one.
Yes,
I can't remember what were their names, like the characters' names. Wyatt and Wyatt's the brother of Chet, but I can't remember Anthony and Michael Hall's names. But I remember he was talking about all his girlfriends. He's like, yeah, they all live up in Canada.
Damn it!
Like making stories up. Wyatt and I'm blanking.
I can't remember his name for the life of me. Oh, this is gonna haunt me because I've watched that movie seriously like a trillion times.
I want to say Brian, but no, it doesn't fit.
I'm about to look this up. Like, I really, it's making me that mad. I'm gonna look it up. I have to.
Gary, there we go. Stephanie B. Gary, that's it. Oh, I should know that because of the scene like where she's in the house with the parents and how she has like the gun. Like, Lisa has the gun and the mom's like, "Oh, Gary."
That's right.
And the dad.
Where'd Hallmark go?
What's that?
Hallmark.
Hallmark
he must have
fell out.
dropped out. Yeah.
And then the dad, like, Lisa makes him forget who Gary is. He's like, "Gary, who's that?"
Oh man.
Classic movie. Could quote
Yeah.
that all night.
Oh yeah, because she was sitting there saying at the party there's gonna be sex,
Yes.
and drugs, chains, whips, chips, dip. You know what's
That's it.
at a typical teenage party.
Exactly.
Oh my god, she blew up his spot. He has to take a wank in the bathroom. Bro, could you imagine that happening to you? See, that's horror all in itself. Like, you got this lady here, like, that's picking you up for a party, and she's telling your parents all different, like, all kinds of stuff about your personal business.
Exactly.
That could make us a good horror movie. It definitely could.
I'm just pushing all kinds of wrong buttons.
There he
tonight.
is. He's back.
Oh,
All I was doing was like muting myself, and the next thing I know, I'm like out.
oh my God! Guess what?
Who wants
What's up, Flipp?
a cheesy potato griller?
The collective. Somebody needs to follow. We're at 666, and I don't like it. It's tripping me out. I'm on a horror stream,
Oh no.
and what the fuck?
I could unfollow for right now. Like, somebody unfollow, or
No, that goes backwards. Don't do that.
well, you don't want it at 666. I mean, when someone else brings it to 666, then they'll automatically refollow.
I see your logic, and it does not compute.
Wait, are you one of those robots from Chopping Mall? Oh no. Oh no. Listen, I'm not a teenager.
I must chop off your penis immediately.
I haven't had sex yet. Oh my gosh.
My name is Penis Chopper. Please bring me your penis.
All that 666 nonsense or whatever. Which
That's weird.
it's supposed to imply, but I've heard the argument of stuff being like upside down and backwards. So instead of 666, it's really 999.
Oh, I can live with that.
But even better though, when people say 666, like you just did, it sometimes makes me think of what you just made me think of.
I see your logic, and it does not compute. Please bring me your penis.
Oh
I
no,
am
you
going
got
to
the
chop off
robots
his penis.
back. Oh no.
It's supposed to be Satan. And Satan, it makes me think of the church lady.
And who else might you be thinking of? George Lucas?
Oh man.
And Satan. I used to watch that guy, man. Was it Martin Short or Dana Carvey?
Dana Carvey.
Dana Carvey.
Yeah, he's the church lady, along with Garth from Wayne's World.
Party
yeah, that's
time.
right.
Excellent. You know what's funny? My brother was actually watching that earlier. It was I was walking downstairs to go to the bathroom, and next thing I know, all I hear is the part when they're jamming in the car. Galileo, let me go.
Yes.
Yeah, the first one's the classic. Second one's pretty good too, though.
Oh man.
Wayne's World is a fine cinematic masterpiece that brought Freddie Mercury and Queen to the big screen long before Bohemian Rhapsody.
That's the whole reason I know who Queen is, to be honest with you.
Same here.
Where's Wayne's World? Where's Wayne's World Oscar? That's what I want to fucking know.
It's not gonna happen, man. Especially not nowadays.
Yeah, it's still Wandering the Desert in part 2 with Jim Morrison.
Oh man.
Well, Jim and Elvis and Marilyn and Jimi Hendrix, that they're all hanging out in that cafe somewhere.
Hanging out
Oh,
in a
from the
cafe.
picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the picture,
No.
yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
It's like a weird thing if you don't know what he's talking about. That's funny, though.
Oh man. All right, so let me ask a quick question. Out of let me think. The Hills Have Eyes, and since you guys have seen the movie Chud, and let me think of another cannibalistic movie. Y'all ever seen Wrong Turn?
Yep.
Hmm.
All right, which movie scenario would you want to be in?
None.
Well, you have to choose, man. You have to choose a scenario
Wait
to
a
try
minute.
to
Wait a
survive
minute.
it.
Wrong turn. Wrong turn had Elijah Dushku in it,
Yeah.
right?
You're damn right.
That
Oh,
that
yeah.
one. That one. I'll go with.
Got my faith. That's my
I'll
faith
go
right
with
there.
Exactly.
Dushkush.
I don't know,
I'll
man.
go-
Those guys were crazy. They had the bow and remember that one with the bow and arrow? Like I don't know if I'd want to go up against it. I can't catch arrows with my hands, man. I can't do that. Only ninjas can do that. And I invented ghetto ninjutsu as I call it. So yeah. That's not me.
Are you
Good
saying
earnings.
that you're the ninja version of Bruce Leroy? Is that what you're saying?
That is exactly what I am saying, my friend. Like
Damn
you
right.
Shogun is the master.
Show
Like,
enough.
yes.
Show enough.
the meanest. Oh man, yes. Show
Dude,
enough.
now that-
Show enough.
That would be one hell of a watch party.
Oh
A
hell
fucking
yeah, it would.
We got to
Bruce
do a watch
Leroy.
party.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
We should do that sometime. We should. Gotta figure out how to set that up. Like, do you actually have it like on the screen or something like the movie?
No, like we would play it. We all simultaneously play it at the same time, and then we just talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Like-
haven't really seen that many watch parties, so I didn't know exactly
you know,
how it
like
worked.
well, have you ever watched Odin? You ever watched Odin?
Sometimes.
You mean the
You
YouTuber?
you do it the way he does it. Everybody's watching it. It's just not on screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because copyright and shit.
Yeah, you get the thing taken down right away, the video. But you could do that with like ones that are public domain, like really old horror movies, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I really like I'd have to wait, no, all right, you guys answer. Hallmark said wrong turn. What about you Atdawn and Flipp?
He took my idea because of Eliza Dushku. But I would have to say Chud because as long as I stay above ground, I should be okay. Because
You know what?
Okay, man.
underground.
You guys
okay,
are
I'll
thinking with the
share.
wrong. You're
share.
thinking with the wrong head, Hallmark. I'm just telling you that right now. At least at Dawn thought with the right head. All
I'll
right.
share.
I'm
Sharing
thinking
is caring.
It ain't no fun unless the homies get some. Oh man.
Damn right.
I'm going to chop off your penis.
Oh no! No, the robot's back.
I'm going to
You
do
can't
it.
bring
Oh, God.
up anything sexual, man.
No,
The
we are
chopping ball,
from France.
robots.
We are from France.
Oh no! Oh hell no!
I will turn down the intensity, but trust me, before the night is through, your
You are not
penis is
forcing
mine.
me to eat snails. You're not forcing me to eat snails. No! Oh man! All right, so Flipp, which movie would you want to have to try to survive in?
Definitely Friday the 13th. Definitely.
That wasn't the choice.
Oh, there's choices?
Yeah,
Okay.
It was Chud, Hills Have Eyes, and Wrong Turn. Trying to stick with the cannibals, you know?
Man, right. The Hills Have Eyes. I haven't seen Wrong Turn, or I might have, but I can't remember it. I feel like there's this big truck in it, right? Like a big 18-wheeler in Wrong Turn, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
How's baby Carlos?
I said there's like a big
Yeah, I can hear
semi in the movie Wrong Turn, right?
Big
They
semi.
can't
Yeah,
hear.
at the end of it. At the end of it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've seen it, but it's been a long time. Maybe Wrong Turn though. That's a pretty cool. If I remember, I liked it. I mean, yeah, I'd go with that.
You know, honestly, I would have to say The Hills Have Eyes, because once I notice something's going on, I'm just gonna be like, look, we all gotta run towards back that gas station, and then if there's no working cars, guess what? We're gonna keep on running until we can't run anymore.
That's
I
the
mean,
thing, man. That's the thing about the guy, the dad. Like, he totally blew it. Like, he jumps in the car like he was scared. That's like almost unbelievable. He's a detective, a man who's seen his job through. He looks like he's almost retired. He's got the family on vacation in the middle of the desert. Whatever, but still, they're on vacation, and he just jumps in his car like a little scaredy cat, like a little bitch. Like, oh, I gotta get in
yeah,
my car, you know. And I thought that's sort of uncharacteristic of the character, you know. But I mean, still, I mean, it works anyway. He didn't punk out. Like, he does go for his gun, so that's pretty cool. Because that's what
yeah,
I was like. You gotta go for the gun, dude, and he did. So that was cool. But
yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
oh, it was but ... Go ahead, man.
Yeah, the original, he didn't go for his gun. I think I don't no, I can't remember exactly how they got the dad. Oh yeah, he was walking. He actually got further away because he witnessed the gas station guy get killed by one of the Hills of Eyes people.
Mm.
It was actually his son that killed him. That's right. It was actually his own son that killed him. Friggin', he walked further. Like, he was trying to get back to everybody, and then like his heart started to give out. So,
Right.
like, yeah, he has heart problems. So, like, they played off of that, I guess, because like he kept running and running until he couldn't run anymore. You know what I mean? And he just came over and like knocked him out. You know, like the gun was away from him, and he just stepped on it when he walked up on him. I was just like, damn, like that's a bad way to go right there. Like, you tried, but you're not as old as you used to be. And you know, in his head, he's like, I can do this. I can do this. You know what I mean? Like, I was an officer. I know I can do this. Like, in his head, he was probably like back in his 30s or something like that, not having any heart problems at all, possibly.
Oh,
Man. Like, I honestly, like, I like psychologically thought maybe like of what he was thinking. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I guess that's what I would be thinking. You know what I mean? If I was his age with a heart problem trying to get to my family in danger, like, oh no, I could do this. I'm in my 30s right now. Like,
man, I gotta
Yeah.
say, like, it's even scarier when you get up. Like, I don't know how old each of you are, but I'm 45, and
God.
man, once you hit like, what? Why does that always elicit that reaction? Somebody always goes, God. Makes me feel
Dude,
worse.
you're old.
Oh, from you.
Man.
Yes, now you, sir.
What?
Yes. You,
What?
I can accept that
Now,
from.
we're not talking about me, though.
Yes, finally.
The
But,
fact
you
that I'm
know-
3 years older than you has nothing to do with anything.
Once you get past, like, I don't know, 38-ish, at least my body, man, it doesn't heal the same. Like, last year, I dropped a table on my right toe, and my toe's fine. Like, no problem, doesn't hurt. But the toenail's like, man, it's still bruised and everything. I know it's a real attractive sight in your vision for you, but still, like, man, like when I was younger, hell, I literally broke this same toe twice in a row. And I know that makes
we're
me.
on a stream where we're talking about people's appendages getting chewed on and stuff, and you're worrying about grossing somebody out with a toenail.
Oh, it's a good point. That's a good
Well,
point.
I mean, how else is he gonna get his toes sucked on?
Ew,
Oh no!
I'm sorry,
I'm
but
going
come on.
to chop off your penis.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to chop
Get the
off your-
robot out. Get the robot out.
Oh, I'm running away.
I'm switching protocol.
Someone hand me a taser. I need a short circuit. No.
I now want to eat your toes.
No, I need those.
even if it was Miss Universe herself, I'd still give her the damn side eye from a mouth like that.
So man, you stay away from my toes. One
I'd
of
be
them
like,
still needs to go to the market.
yeah, no.
No, but like you just don't heal as fast. Is all I'm trying to get at. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, man, for sure.
I definitely like. Okay, so let's say you are injured in a car accident, and they're like, "Well, it's going to be about 3 months for you to recuperate properly." Blah blah blah. Forget the age thing, and they offer you one of two things. They'll give you something that makes you heal faster, but gives you like the disinterest in sex, or they give you testosterone. Which one do you take?
Is that even a question?
I don't know, man. You're pretty busted up in this scenario.
Not only would I tell him to give me the testosterone, I would tell him to give me the freaking Viagra too, just in case.
Yeah, you can make a tent and keep the covers off you a little bit.
Oh, hey, those two bald guys. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, my man, my dudes. What's up,
Hey,
guys?
what's going on, man?
The two guys on the couch. Oh man, thank you guys.
Pretty cool to see you guys, man. But yeah, like I guess that would make sense. But see, if you're busted up that much, you're probably for about 3 months not going to be able to do anything anyway. So
Not with that attitude.
Fair enough.
I mean, Shellback's on that, anime type of strength. Like your bones are all broken, but you're still gonna fight, bro.
Right?
That's one of the F words I think he's thinking of.
I will find that Hirokin somewhere.
Hirokin.
Oh man. All right, I got an anime joke for you guys, okay? How does Ryu greet Ken?
Oh no.
How you doing?
How you doing? Oh man.
Good one. How you doing?
I can't take credit for that. There's I can't remember. It's called That Guy It's a channel. They have like a few episodes of it. Really funny stuff of like just anime jokes, and you're not supposed to laugh. Like it's crazy. So and if you haven't watched the animes, you don't get the jokes fully. You know what I mean? Like there's this show One Piece. What would you call a Mexican pirate looking for something? One Piece.
Oh man.
Yes. The how you doing? It sounds like he's asking about a bowel movement, though.
Yeah, right.
How are you doing?
Oh man.
Okay, well, how about this one? There's a character in Bleach. You guys know that one at all?
Yep. I know fabric softener too.
Well, Byakuya Kuchiki, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the reason he's always mad is because someone's always saying to him, "I can see the Byakuya Kuchi."
Byakuya Kuchi.
Now that one's all mine. That one is all me. I gotta say. Oh, Rhodes Rants on Star Wars. What's up, bro? Thank you for coming on.
Hey.
He's back.
Yeah, man. He's awesome. He is awesome. All right, now enough anime jokes. That could be for an anime stream. Let's get back to horror here.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on, real quick. Before we totally leave anime alone, are there any anime horror movies?
Oh, I mean, yeah. I haven't seen any horror movies, but I've watched countless shows. Yeah, like Tokyo Ghoul, Parasite. I haven't seen Berserker. I mean, Berserker's not per se exactly a horror one, but that one's got blood and guts for days. There's Gantz, High School of the Dead. Freaking, what else was there? Death Note's pretty much somewhat of a horror one. Like,
that's pretty good.
There's a lot.
you should like think of like remember those and like I don't know, send me a message on Twitter or something
Oh
so I
hell
can
yeah, man.
I'll see if I can like find them at the library or something.
Death Note would be a good watch party. I think.
Oh, the anime or the movie? Because I
Anime.
can't watch. I can't watch. I can't watch the anime. I already watched the movie, and if I watch the anime, I'm just gonna hate myself. It's a rule.
Yeah.
It's a rule I made for myself. I'm not trying to hate myself.
See,
Sorry.
Okay, then.
Somebody told me that. Somebody told me that after I said I watched Alita, but I'm still gonna watch the anime.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna tear the actual movie apart. Like it's a real thing. Like if you enjoy the anime more than you know what I mean, like, if you end up
Yeah,
getting
but
into the anime,
I know, but like I don't know. I guess I just have that ability to to separate
It's
the
like looking
two.
at art. It's like you see another person's perspective or something.
okay,
I guess.
okay.
It's like Ninja Turtles, man.
Oh, don't bring that
like
up. No, no, no,
like
no, no, no,
like I come from the original Ninja Turtles cartoon,
Teenage
right?
Ninja Turtles, Teenage
And
Turtles.
nothing's gonna compare with that shit. But
Oh hell yeah, man.
We're not going to bash the original live action ones here, are we? Because I love those movies.
no. I like those too.
Even Turtles in Time. I even like Turtles in
especially
Time.
April O'Neil.
I mean, I finally got my kids to start watching some of the original 1987s. Oh man, it's so good to be able to hear the original theme song again.
I mean, look at my avatar for crying out loud. How would I not like anything Ninja Turtles? Okay.
I mean, hey man,
And
we can have
teenage.
a Ninja Turtle stream. We can have a Ninja Turtle stream for real.
It was a portrait.
I'd totally
Yeah.
be down for that.
I'd be down for that.
That'd be awesome.
It would be rad, man. And we could have some pizza.
Oh man, honestly, if I'm ever having pizza, I swear to God, that's what I compare it to. Is Ninja Turtles. Like, is it cheesy just like Ninja Turtles? Like when they pull it up and they're trying to take a bite and there's cheese like friggin' everywhere.
Exactly. You never,
That's right,
no matter
Rose,
how
man.
many orders of
Go,
extra
Ninja,
cheese you got. Exactly. Exactly what
And
I was just thinking. Ninja Rants.
for being in the sewer, they had the cleanest, most freaking swank ass bachelor pad.
Oh hell yeah, man!
Well, Splinter was always on them to keep it clean.
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah. Splinter was a hard ass and a half, man.
Oh yeah,
he was so hard on them.
Yep.
Like, yo, talk about having discipline. Like, cause damn, like they, could you imagine having to deal with them as like a regular person and not a ninja master? Because I'm sorry, but that's obviously what it took to handle them.
Yeah, exactly. It's like every episode, it was always the same thing. It was always like, we tried our best, master. It's like, you failed. Whoa!
No need to be negative, master. So negative. Hey, I gotta run, guys. I have to get up like 5:30 a.m., which really sucks. I'm so sorry, but I had a great time,
good, bro. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, it was good to hang with you guys. We'll have to come up with some sort of watch party at some point.
We definitely will. We'll talk about it, Flipp, but definitely.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. All right.
Oh hey, Flipp.
Yeah.
Before you leave, I must tell you that you can bust a cap in a tomato's ass like no other. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. That was only one of the weapons that I was gonna use, but yeah, I just had one charger, so
well,
But thanks, man.
Personally, I like to be a little bit more personal. That's why I used a jack handle.
Oh, dude, I was watching that today in the middle of my training, and I had my earbuds in, and the lady goes, "Are you listening to something?" And I only had one of them in. I pulled it out. I was like, "Oh no, my friend had a premiere. Sorry." And everyone was like, "Oh, really? That's cool." But she didn't. She gave me the stink eye big time, man. But but I did it. I was there.
Oh man, I did. Wait, the slaughtering part too. Is that what
yeah.
you
Part two.
Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't even see that. Oh wow, I'm gonna have to watch that soon. I'm gonna be watching that right after this, and I gotta watch. What was? Oh yeah, the package, right? The package.
Yes, you'll love
I
it
gotta watch that trailer. Yes, but I'll watch
because the guy
first.
loses his penis.
No. The robot voice one more time.
Sorry.
No
All right,
worries.
I'm ahead,
It's
guys.
good. It's good.
Cool, man. All right,
Oh,
good night,
man.
guys.
All
Good
right.
night, bro.
Hey,
Go
Flipp.
catch them Z's.
Bye.
Oh man. Yeah, Eastern. Sorry, Roads Reds. Um, so is there anything else you guys would want to talk about a bit? I was thinking about maybe cutting it in about 10 minutes or so.
Sounds good.
So, anything else you guys want to talk about?
Hmm.
I don't know. Whatever.
All right. How about this? What if they turn Ninja Turtles into a horror movie? Like, how would you go about turning Ninja Turtles into a horror movie?
They already did. Michael Bay took the franchise over.
Well, we're talking differently, you know. We're talking like, actually having them be like the villains and stuff.
Well, they would take April O'Neil. They'd take April O'Neil and turn her turn her into that chick from that movie Teeth.
From the movie
Teeth.
what? Oh,
From
Teeth.
Teeth.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
we were talking about that earlier. Why does this movie keep coming back up?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It haunts us all.
But it's actually already pretty close to a horror movie, like the cartoon, because you've got Shredder is a pretty intimidating guy. You got Super Shredder, and you've got Krang as well. So it's really more sci-fi horror, but it wouldn't take long to get it to actual horror, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, a brain looking thing with squiggly arms inside the belly of another dude is kind of disturbing.
Oh man. Can you imagine seeing like Splinter, like, horrified? Like he looks kind of like zombie-ish or something.
Mm-hmm.
That would be crazy.
Or like a hardcore anime version of the Ninja Turtles, where they're like really, really like into it. And Shredder and Splinter are already badasses to begin with, but one like epic fight between them, that'd be pretty cool.
Oh yes, I would love to get a straight up anime version of Ninja Turtles and see a fight between Shredder and Splinter. That would be like probably better than Goku versus Frieza for real.
Basically, a little bit of some throw a little bit of Akira in there.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no, Akira. Oh wow. Sorry, I just remember that stuff being really messed up.
That's a borderline horror movie as well, like sci-fi horror.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Oh man, it's been a little bit since I watched it. I heard. I did a video there. I guess they're supposed to be remaking that.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I honestly hope they just do it justice. Like really, just do the story like pretty much exactly the same. Verbatim. Just do it verbatim.
Exactly. Just like the movie we were talking about tonight, Hills of Eyes. Do it as like in honor of the movie. Don't change it up too much. I hate when they do that.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, of course, Rhodes. If you want to come on next time we talk horror, hell yeah, you can come on.
For sure.
Love to have you on.
More horror fans, the better.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
There are instances when they quote unquote redo a film, but go like they don't go an exact copy or just an updated version. Is the movie Maleficent?
Oh, with Angelina Jolie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because that to me that was like, that was a really good movie, and you know, I mean, it was her perspective, you know.
Yeah, I didn't see the original Maleficent, but the newer one was pretty cool. I definitely liked how like they designed her, honestly. Like she looked menacing. Like it was pretty like, oh, she's a witch. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to screw around with her. Like, yeah, just you walk on the other side of the street, lady. Yeah, yeah. What would you rather have to deal with? Um, a witch or Michael Myers? Like I'm talking about like a evil witch.
Oh, that's a hard one. I'd probably say Michael Myers because at least you could evade him for a while. With a witch, they've got supernatural powers no matter where you go.
Yeah.
It depends on what Michael Myers as well. Like if it's like one of the more scarier ones or like the lesser, you know, because it depends
Yeah,
on the
like
movie.
wasn't part 6 like they got like a chubbier guy to play Michael Myers?
Yeah, that's the guy that was like the football player. He was like 6'10" or he was huge.
Yeah.
He was like he was ripped, yeah, but he was a bit overweight as well.
See, I don't know. I think I'd rather go with the witch, because you know, with Michael Myers, it's like, you know, it's almost kind of like Jason. You're like, oh God, you again? You know, it's like, you know, he's just like a bad penny. You know, he keeps turning up.
That's true. I mean, somehow Michael can track you down. He always tracks you down.
But I mean, you know, he's always got that same blank stare on his face. You know, he never smiles. You know, nothing. You know,
That's
he's
the
kind
whole
of like
point of him.
he's kind of like Brie Larson. You know.
Yeah. Oh man, if you ask me, Michael Myers shows his emotions with his eyes. It's all in the eyes.
Yeah, that's a good point.
As black as they are, for some reason, I see emotions in his eyes at times. Like I really do. Like you've seen H2O,
Oh yeah.
Halloween H2O. You remember the part when they were both standing at that door, Jamie Lee Curtis, and you got Michael on the other side, and they're staring into each other's face. I was just like, he's thinking something to himself. I don't know what, but he's excited about something. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I was just like, I feel like he's excited right now. You know what I mean? I don't know. Pretty weird. Pretty weird.
That's where it really should have ended. They should have ended it with H2O and not Resurrection. Oh man.
Oh, Resurrection was horrible, but I would have to say my favorite part was that guy that did cooking and all that, and he grabbed the knives.
Oh yeah.
And I was just like, he has no idea. Like all in Michael's face was just, motherfucker, like, come on, really? Really? It's like, you want to do some knife play? I invented knife play. Oh,
exactly.
man. Seriously, though. It was so funny how he just completely took his hope away. You know what I mean? Like, he let him hit him a couple times. He was just like, no, buddy. No. Oh, man. Or how about the guy that hit him with the camera and he grabbed him by the head? Like, honestly, for me, right then and there, I was just like, oh, he's mad. Like, he doesn't usually do this to people. He's mad. Yeah, that is right, Rhodes. H2O is completely underrated. It really is. And yes, Jason uses the head tilt for emotions. You're damn right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
See, horror fans pick up on that kind of stuff for sure. Busta Rhymes.
Yeah. Oh god. That actually is better than the original edit was supposed to be the guy saving her, and it was like so bad. They cut it and re-edited it with Busta Rhymes. It's on the DVD, like you can find it.
Yeah.
The take of it, it's the guy like, but Busta Rhymes is pretty bad.
Yeah, he is.
He's good in the movie up to that point, and then it's just like, oh no, please no.
Seriously. You know what? He was one of those guys in the movie theater of The Last Dragon that sure enough beat up. That's who Busta Rhymes is in this universe.
You know-
Yep, I'm putting The Last Dragon and Halloween together for this.
The thing with Jason though, the Friday the 13th movies, it's like I'm you know, it, after a while, when I would watch one or whatever, it's a good thing I was at home, and not like in the theater, because I would have been one of those people like, can you not hear the music? Can you not? You're about to die, man. Run!
Oh, man.
Quit smacking that ass and get the hell out the woods.
Oh, man.
You're gonna die.
Oh, yeah, man. Of course. I've actually done that a few times. I have.
I've been at movies and people have done that. It's pretty funny. I remember it was I think it was a New Nightmare, like not part 6, but like Wes Craven, A New Nightmare. Somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, a person's hiding in the closet, and the lady couple rows behind me. It's like, don't go in there. Freddy's in there. I'm like, oh my god.
Well, it's like every time when they run upstairs, okay, they run upstairs, and you're like, what the holy hell? What?
Yeah.
It's like,
They never run outside. They run in.
Yeah, leave the mother effing house, okay? Don't run upstairs where you have even more limited options of escape.
Yeah. Or how about, okay, let me ask you guys a question. You're in a horror movie and you know it somehow. How far deep into the woods do you need to go just to take a piss? Do you need to go like 20, 50 feet pretty much? Because like I swear, when guys go to the bathroom, or even girls for that matter, it's like they're walking almost a country mile just to go pee. Like
hell no.
What's up with that?
Especially if I've just watched some sort of freaking super whacked out horror flick. Hell no, I'm pissing right beside the damn campfire. Screw that.
I mean, all you need is a good brush, and you're good. Like,
I don't care. I don't care. I'll whip it out in front of everybody. I don't care. I do not care.
At least there'll be enough drugs and alcohol for everyone to forget that. Oh man, I'm telling you, I definitely would be like, okay, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right by that tree. It's like, you guys hear a twig snap, it better not be y'all. Like, y'all better let me know. Oh man.
Well, see, here's the thing: is as long as you don't say "I'll be right back," you're fine.
Oh hell yeah! Oh yeah! Oh, I've watched Scream, man. I know the rules.
Oh, yeah.
If I was in a horror movie, I'm gonna be sober. I will be celibate, unfortunately, and I will do my best. To just say, "Yeah, bro, I'm good.
Well,
good."
actually, it's not really being celibate. I thought it was you had to be a virgin.
Yeah, celibate.
Well, no, wait,
I'm a born again virgin.
Being celibate and being a virgin are two different things.
I am born again. I am a born again virgin at the beginning of that movie, bro. I'll be like this. Do the cross and I'm born again, man. Like, it's like, you hear that, right, Jason? I'm born again. I am born again. I haven't even touched it yet. Like, leave me alone.
I just joined the priesthood.
Be like, you know what? I am studying to become a priest. All right, so that should get me somewhere. It really should. It should. Jason never kills a priest. It's always teenagers. So if you're studying to be one, you should be all right.
The only time the only time you're in trouble if you're a priest, is in The Exorcist.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Like,
then again, yeah. Would you want to deal with that?
Your mother sucks cocks in hell.
Oh, all the vomit.
Yeah. Do that again. Why should I?
Oh man, do you think they should have had her turn her head and go hoo 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 just to be like really creepy? That would have been so funny. Could you imagine like seeing her sitting in a tree, turning her head around? Hoo, hoo, hoo,
Oh
hoo.
man.
Oh, that'd be awesome. That would be so awesome.
Yeah, that would be like a hell of a freaking uh Halloween thing, you know. If I,
Yeah.
you know, like just like put her, you know, put her right out in the front yard, you know, and have the thing, you know, rigged up, you know, with like, you know, to the sprinkler system or something, and have like freaking one of those miracle grow thingies, um, you know, hooked up, so you know, so it'll be, you know, nice and green, you know, when she spurts it out. Plus you'll have an awesome lawn the next day too.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh man, it is about that time to cut the stream. You guys want to plug your channels before we do that?
Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm at Dawn. I've got a channel here on the YouTube and the community and the fandom collective. I do a little movie reviews, some gaming, and some live streaming. And thanks as always for having me on, Rant. Love talking horror with you, bro.
Thank you for coming on, man. Seriously. Like, you know, it does me an honor to have you guys on here. So yeah, really.
Always, man.
So if you have not subbed to Atdawn, you better sub to him, or you're gonna find me in your bushes. And you know what? I'm gonna look like Pluto. Yeah,
Oh
I'm gonna look
no.
like Pluto, and I'm probably
Oh,
gonna
no.
stink like him too. I'm gonna try to emulate his stink for you guys. Whatever flesh eating, you know, mutant smells like.
No, no. No, no, no.
Oh man, yeah. And we also have Show back.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to, you know, plug your channel?
Well, I'm I'm a variety type of situation right now. And I don't know, I'll probably end up being that way for a while at least. But um, yeah, just you know, check out the channel and you know, please, because if you don't, then Rant will end up in my bushes, and nobody wants that.
I'll end up in everyone's bush at the same time somehow. A few of them might be dummies, but you're gonna have to get really close in order to find out. So
Like,
you'll never know which the real one is.
like Harold, Harold, wake up! Wait, what? What? Go to. I'm trying to sleep. Harold, wake up! I think there's a creepy black man outside of our window.
I'm not creepy at all. I just like the bushes. I just really like the bushes.
We need Flipp here with the robot, the chopping robot sound.
Actually, no.
It does not compute. I am chopping off your peanuts.
After she says there's a creepy black man outside our window, next thing you know, he's inside.
And I'm just standing there.
Like, I'm not outside the window anymore, bitch.
I'm inside.
Now get over here and give Charlie Murphy a lap dance.
Charlie Murphy. Oh man, the craziness of this show. All right, everybody. I am the Rant, and well, I have a whole bunch of stuff on my channel. You know, I started up a Star Wars texting story, so go check that out. And yeah, that is about it. That's all I have for tonight's show. And I like to thank, you know, Atdawn and Showback for coming on tonight. As always, you guys are awesome.
No
and
problem.
as always, YouTubers, y'all keep on writing.